Okay, standard tuning for this one, and we'll start with kind of the main chorus progression, and just start here with the F chord, so just barring the ones, 3 on the A and D, 2 on the G, 1 on the B and E. And then we just move it up 2 frets for the G, barring the 3s, 5 A and D, 4 B. And that's just kind of like a 1 beat right there. And then we just keep it moving higher still. Now we want to switch to a minor though, so we just lift off with the middle finger there, and we just have the A barring the 5s with the 7 on the A and D. Okay, hold that a moment, and then we just drop down to the open E minor. So you can just, kind of keep the pinky and ring on there if you want, or if you want to switch to something else you can, but I just like to keep the pinky and ring there and just slide it down. So now we have the 2A, 2D, open everything else. And we just cycle those chords. Alright. And eventually we get the cool little synth line over the top, which is just G and B string here will be 5G, 3, 5B. Okay. Do it again and then come back off to the 3. So we go 5G, 3, 5, 3B. Okay, do the 5G, 3, 5B. And the first ending is 5G, then B. We walk it down, we go 6, 5, 3. Alright. Then essentially we would do that first 3 quarters of it again. The 5, 3, 5, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5. And then the second ending, we start at the 6B, 5, 3, and then finish at the 5G. Alright, and you just go through it like that and just alternate those endings. And eventually we'll get to the verse, which is just the F again. And then from there, we just go to D minor. So 5A, 7 on the D and G with the 6 on the B, 5 high E. Okay, if you don't like that, you can do it like the open style here. Up to you. Okay, 2G, 3B, 1E with the open D. Up to you. Choose one of those if you like. And it just goes between the F and the D minor like that a handful of times. Then we're going to get back into the chorus again. After the chorus, we get the cool little harp sounding section there. And we can kind of do like a little sweep pick thing where a little bit of a stretch, not too bad though. We're basically, I would say, zoom up and make sure you get the 14G, 13B, and then you can kind of like move over and hit the 10 on the high E there. So just like that, and basically you want to go the 10, high E, 13B, 14G, and just kind of just come up with it like that. And you want to get it a couple times. And, it really helps if you put a little bit of delay on there just to kind of fill it in a little more. Alright, then all we do is just take that 10 on the high E, make it a 12, keep that same 13 and 14 here, and do the same thing there. And just switch back and forth. Alright, and other than that, we get back into the chorus, and there's a new little synth thing that happens there. It's more of a strings element, and it does this bit where we're just on the B and G string here, and we go 13, 12B to 12G, and then we bounce between the 12B, 12G a couple times, and then just make that 13B, 12G a couple times, and you just cycle that. And we would get the the initial synth line over at the top of it as well. Other than that, we kind of get that break section there just before the sax comes in. We do this palm muted D string here, and it's just like these eighth notes here on the 7, and you want to do maybe about 8 of them. All right, and then just go to 5 and just palm mute the same thing. All right, and just bounce between those. down pick or alternate. It's up to you. And once the kind of the full outro gets going here, the chords, it's same as the verse, F to D minor, but you hold each chord twice as long. Okay, something like that. And for the sax riff, we're doing 1 on the B, hold down a moment, then we go high E string, we go 1, open, 3, 1. Come on up, do 8, 5. Then we go between B and E string, we go 6B, 5E, 6B. B string, we go 5, 6, 5. Then we go 5, 6 on the B to 5E. And just loop that.